Everyone today thinks that vitamin D supplements are a good invention, but actually they cause a lot of harm long term. So just like everyone now, I used to take vitamin D supplements in dosages like 10,000 international units, and truth be told, I felt great. I know it does wonders for your mood and for your energy, but the real truth behind it is that it rather acts like a drug and therefore has many side effects. So of course vitamin D is essential for us, and a large portion of the population has a deficiency, which also probably contributes to a lot of disease. However, vitamin D supplements are not fixing this issue. In fact, they're actually making it worse. So let me explain that. When you're taking vitamin D supplements, then you're taking the unsulfated form. This is the food form. However, in nature, you would never get enough vitamin D from food alone. This is not how the system is designed to work. And so what people are now doing is they're taking the food form in high dosages, not realizing that the actual form of vitamin D that they should be taking is totally different than the form that they're taking. And what they are taking in these high dosages is really toxic, because the dosage makes the toxin here. See, the main way for us humans to make vitamin D is with your skin, sunlight and cholesterol. When you combine those things, you start to make something called sulfated cholesterol, and then you make sulfated vitamin D. And this is not just chemically different than the supplement form, but it also acts different inside of your body. So for example, sulfated natural vitamin D does nothing to calcium. So you're always being shown these pathways about calcium. It does nothing to calcium and therefore also does very little for your bones. And this is actually how it's supposed to be. All those gurus and people telling you to take vitamin D supplements are causing you to have terrible long-term effects. See, one of the big things they always tell you is to take vitamin K2 and magnesium with vitamin D, because they all work together to counteract the hypercalcemia that the supplement form of vitamin D causes. However, you would never get that from food either, because you don't get 10,000 international units of vitamin D from food. And taking anything below that value is total nonsense, because it's never going to fix your deficiency. When you use sunlight to make vitamin D and you start to make 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 international units of vitamin D, which is really not that hard, you will notice one thing. You don't need any magnesium. Why? Because sulfated vitamin D acts different. See, this is like imagine people will come to you and tell you, oh, just take corticosteroids, because cortisol is something natural that your body produces. And this is not the natural way, and this is also why vitamin D supplements have side effects that are similar to medications. So number one, you lose your ability to naturally produce vitamin D inside of your body. Number two, you decrease your receptor sensitivity, so that over time you need to take more and more vitamin D. Number three, it is highly stressful for your kidneys, and this can, by the way, not be said about the natural form of vitamin D. And number four, it basically requires you to take other things with vitamin D to decrease its toxic effects on your calcium metabolism. That's how it is, and you can jump in circles and link studies about the vitamin D pathway, but the truth is that science has been focusing on the fake vitamin D pathway too, and we are now seeing data that the supplements are not holding up to their promise. The vitamin D acts different, and see, all of the studies that you have seen about people and their vitamin D values and how healthy they were, well, this is all from people and studies where people made vitamin D naturally from the sun. They didn't take any supplements. If you truly want to heal or just get your health to an optimal level, then vitamin D supplements are actually going to distance you from that goal. They will cause short-term awesome effects. They're gonna make you feel really good, happy. They will give you all sorts of energy. But when you have had to suffer the long-term effects of supplementation like I have, then you know that that isn't worth it. In case this has happened to you as well, maybe now you have all sorts of digestive issues, you have panic attacks, you can't sleep anymore, then the good news is that you can reverse and fix long-term supplementation issues. And this is what I have done successfully. If you want to know how that works, then click on the video that pops up on your screen right now. And if you have an important story with this topic to share, then comment below.